American Depository Receipt ADR and Global Depository Receipt GDR. So let's understand the concept of it. Now in India, if you want to list your shares, there are Indian stock exchanges like Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Now, due to globalization and liberal economic policies, some Indian companies want to list their shares on foreign stock exchanges like New York Stock Exchange or National Association of Securities Dealer Automated Quotation. Now, to list your shares in this stock exchange, there are different rules and regulation. So the company has to comply, means you have to follow the policies of those stock exchange where they want to list their shares, because the policies of stock exchange of India and of foreign stock exchanges will be quite different. Now, those Indian companies which cannot list their shares directly on foreign stock exchange get listed indirectly using ADR and GDR. Means ADR and GDR will give them a platform to list their shares. So how they can list their shares? Let's see. So first we have to know that ADR and GDR are dollar euro denominated instruments traded in the USA and Europe stock exchanges, which you can use this in USA and Europe. Then Indian companies issue shares to an intermediary called depository. Now your Indian company will have some intermediary which is known as depository. They will help the Indian companies to list their shares on stock exchanges. Then like Bank of New York, Citigroup, etc. act as foreign depository banks. This depository banks issues ADR and GDR to investors against these shares. So these banks will issue ADR and GDR to investors so that they can come for the purchase of shares. Now ADR and GDR will have a certain fixed number of shares, and those shares are then sold to foreign countries and the foreign people. So with the help of ADR and GDR, we can list our shares on foreign stock exchange. So your depository will come in between and they will help us to go through the process. Now, if the depository receipt is traded in the USA, it is called American Depository Receipt. And if it is traded in a country other than the USA, it is called Global Depository Receipt. Now, non-resident Indians, that is NRI, and foreign nationals can invest their money in India by purchasing ADR and GDR. So when foreigners or NRIs purchase ADR and GDR, then they can get their money invested in India. So indirectly they are investing their money in India. So they can buy ADR and GDR using the regular equity trading account. With the help of a trading account, they can buy ADR and GDR. So who will provide them ADR and GDR? Obviously the banks like Citigroup. Then the company pays dividends in the home currency to the depository bank, and the depository bank converts it into currency of investor and pays dividend. So first, if there is an Indian company and there is one bank in USA, so Indian company will pay dividend to the banks first in their home country, means in dollars. Then that bank in USA will convert the currency into investors currency. If investor is in euro, then it will convert it in euro and it will pay the dividend. So this is how the process takes place. So here are some examples also of the stock exchanges on which GDR is traded, like London Stock Exchange and Luxembourg Stock Exchange. Then this part NASDAQ, which is known as National Association of Securities Dealer Automated quotation of Dubai. Then there is Singapore Stock Exchange, Hong Kong Stock Exchange, etc.